Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Way of the Hunter. We are in She-Devil today and I have enabled again Ranger mode. Since update 1.20 drop, I've been curious and wanting to try Ranger again. I've been sort of torn going back and forth and if I should be doing the game on Hunter difficulty or Ranger difficulty. They both have pretty big pros and cons, but I came here to She-Devil because I want to see what it's like to hunt mountain goat and bighorn sheep in Ranger mode to see if they've done any sort of change where it's easier to identify the age of the animals. Because obviously we don't have the star system to work with here. So they have been slowly changing the mule deer and the white-tailed deer and the elk. All the deer species, giving them different aging fur variations to help with spotting them. So they also have the antlers, of course, to help gauge the age. But I've been wondering if they've been doing any adjustments to the other species. Because so far these changes have all been sort of undocumented. Well, as far as I've been able to see, they've been undocumented anyways. The aging fur variations, I mean. So I'll load up the map here just for a second so you can see where we are. We're in the very northwest corner of She-Devil. And over here, there is 4 herds down in this little kind of isolated gully sort of thing. You got the wolf one, there's an elk one, there's a bighorn sheep, and then there's a mountain goat. Now I'm going this direction because I'm going to come in from the north because there is a goat feeding zone and drinking zone right up here. And I'm hoping that they are at one of them. And in Ranger mode, since you got no Hunter Sense Dot, or you actually can have the user interface turned on in Ranger mode, but I keep it off. I just enjoy hunting with the most clean interface as I can get. I do keep the compass. But in Ranger mode, since you don't have the Hunter Sense Dot to like guide your shot, you really have to sort of pick a rifle and stick to it for a little bit. To sort of learn, you don't need, well, learn the drop a little bit and also learn how the wind affects the bullets because the different calibers are affected differently by the wind. And I was looking over the rifles, sort of figure out which is a good one to sort of practice on Ranger with. And I think the 270 I'll take. It doesn't have much drop at all, especially if you're zeroing in. And so the drop I don't have to be too concerned over. It's only the left or right pull of the wind. Other contenders for kind of starting Ranger mode rifles were the 300. Mainly because the 300, in Ranger mode you do want that extra kind of cushion for a bad shot. Just because the tracking is difficult as well. So in Ranger mode I often take the larger calibers, while in Hunter mode I take the lesser calibers. Just more confidence in the Hunter difficulty when you got the glowing blood and everything like that to help you in the Hunter Sense Dot. So the larger caliber like 300 would just be much more forgiving. Another contender was the monoblock due to its accuracy. I think it's the best or the most accurate rifle in the game. But it can have some wonky cavity damage sometimes, how that spreads out, I found anyways. And so the 270 seems to be the best all-arounder. It's got good damage potential, doesn't wreck the meat. It's about as flat as trajectory as you can get in the game. And definitely good damage potential for tier 6 as well. So I think in Ranger mode I'll use the 270 bunch here just to kind of get used to it, see if I can do shots out 400 meters or beyond. The second rifle I brought is the 22, the bolt action one, but I don't actually plan on using it. I mainly use the 22 and I put the ridiculous 18 times zoom scope on it because I mainly use the second slot as a makeshift spotting scope. Since in Ranger mode you really got to see the fur variation and the antlers and everything like that, you really need a spotting scope, and it's just taking its time coming to the game. So that's what I do. I put this 18 times scope on the 22, and I use it to spot the animals. And it's neat how the game changes in Ranger mode. How much you have to use your senses more, and how little you end up using the binoculars. Since you got to rely on a spotting scope a lot more, the binoculars are really just used for ranging. Alright, I'm going to have to get to the hunting here, or this whole video will just be jibber-jabbering about setting up a ranger hunt. Okay, by my calculations, I should be coming up to the little lake up here. It is not yet the drink time. I don't even know if it's 8 a.m. yet. Oh, it is 8 a.m. Okay, but they might start coming this way. Now we're up here in the windy mountains. I gotta use the clouds to judge the wind. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't even see the little purple wind on the map. But it says it should be blowing to the west. Doesn't give a speed on the map though. So I guess the clouds help with the speed. Seems to be going pretty fast. We know the wind's going that way, so the wind is good. Okay, so they're not at the lake yet. I kind of came upon it here as a little bit of a surprise. I didn't think I was here yet. But it's not their drink time yet. I think the wolves come and drink here, but they should be drinking here, but I guess they're at their other zone then. So far, I haven't been able to hear anything, except for wind. Okay, so it is their rarely drinking zone, so a lower chance that they're coming to this one. So there is a small chance that they're in the feeding zone up ahead. So I'm going to check that out, mark it on the map, and then head down to their next drink zone. Alright, so we got some droppings here, and I think this is their feeding zone. Can I analyze this on Ranger? Or no? I can't remember now. Oh. No, that's the eating zone. Okay. I wanted to see if we could taste the droppings here and see how old it is. Let me see. Can I do this one? No, I can't seem to interact with the droppings. No problem. So they're not here either. Oh, I missed if that was their rarely zone or that's the rarely. Okay, so I'm in a rarely eating zone and rarely drinking zone. So I'm gonna have to replot my course here. Okay, I've got something calling. Trying to locate where it is here. I don't know. I don't know the calls of the goats, but it's most likely a goat call. So I'm gonna have to. I couldn't tell. I think it came from this direction. Just not sure. Okay, the call came from this direction. Now, if you notice a difference in the video quality, I just cleared up with the AA, went back to the better setting. I get some performance issues with it, but I think I'm going to need it on the better quality here to be able to see them. The last update changed my performance and changed the setting on its own, so I've been fiddling around with it, but I'm going to need the clarity, I think, here. Yeah, now I know the calls aren't popping on. Oh, there it is there. It's this direction. Now, I'm guessing it's calling because it's alerted. So they're on a bearing of 210 and wind's that way. So I'm going to try and creep this way. I don't know if I'm going to get visibility on them here. I'm going to need some height or something. I'm assuming that call is an alert. My guess was they were at their rarely feeding zone that I was at there, and they're moving to the other drink zone, and I've caught up to them, so I think they're going to be walking away. And probably spooked away here soon. Okay, I'm getting some elevation here. I have to keep glassing around here. Because they still have been doing their little call in this direction. So I haven't spooked them yet, but I do need some visibility here. Lots of trees in the way. And the call is coming from over here. Unable to spot them though. So I might end up spooking them, because look at this. They're heading away from me to the drink zone. I'm fairly certain of that. And I've sort of flanked around to the right on the west side, so the wind is still good. I haven't heard them calling a little bit though, but I haven't heard them spook either. Oh, there we are. Oh, they're looking at me, yep, right there. Let's get our spotting rifle out and take a look here. Yeah, it's as close as I can get to see. I want to, yeah, hi guys. I want to see if I can tell the difference in age or not. I thought I heard elk as well. Okay. I'm like, that sounded like an elk cow. And I'm like, since when do goats sound like elk? And here they are. Okay, so I got lots of action going in now. I don't know where these elk are heading. They're coming up here. Oh, I know. Their drink zone's probably that little pond we left. Yes, it is. They're heading to that lake we just left. So the goats are heading away. This guy's still looking at me. And the elk are coming in. So the elk are definitely going to be the better opportunity here, but it's the spotting the goats that I'm more interested in. But all I'm going to be able to see is their butts as they're walking away here. So I should. Man, this is going to be difficult. I don't have a shooting spot for anything. Oh, this is bad. No, there was a bit of a clearing when I backed up a bit. Maybe I'll do that. There was a bit of a clearing. I don't really want to go towards the elk since they spook so easily. But I'm not going to be able to get visibility on them in here at all. Even if I get height. I'm going to try and back up. And because there was a bit of a clearing that I'm hoping the elk will step in. Okay, so there's the lake way out there. Oh. Yeah, I know you're there. So there's a lake there. Here's some height here. Some elevation. And this is about as clear as it's really going to get. And they're just calling away. There. It's not gonna open up much more. I think maybe back here, but this might be my chance right here with them walking through. So basically, we're going to range this. Looks like it's going to be about 100 meters or so. Less than that. Oh, yeah, here they come. Man, they're moving fast. Okay, we're not going to have much time to identify them. Because I'm going to take the shot right in this opening here. I'm going to set up the shot. Hopefully one steps in here. Basically, right now, I'm going to take what I can get. So we're going to 0 1 click up. That should be 1 click up. And the 2.7 is just going to be ready. I'm not going to be able to be picky here. I'm going to mark out here. And when one of the bulls steps out, we'll try and take the shot through this pass here. I think they got by me. I heard a stick snapping over here. Maybe there's a little lip on the other side they walked down. They stopped calling. I heard a stick snap over here. Yes, they did get by me. And they're running. You buggers, you. Alright. We're going to get our spotting scope out. You know what? They might stop, so I'm going to keep the 270 out. These elk are so hard to hunt. Let's see where they slow down here. They're still heading to the lake, so that's okay though. So once they get to the lake, that'll make it a lot easier. He looks like a younger one. Whoop. How come I lay down? You can tell him to lay down. Here's another one. Oh, cow. Oh yeah, they're trotting out now. I guess they got a little separated there. Just the cows bringing up the tail end here. Okay, that's no biggie. I've got the elevation, the wind on my side. Just gonna have to watch this cow. See where she stops. Oh, there they stopped up there. Okay, so I should be able to get a bit more visibility on them. We're going to get a range on them as well. Alright, over 200. I'm going to have to make some decisions here. They are sitting in a spot where I will be able to place a shot. They are separated a bit. Yeah, see, here's another one. So I can't move too much. So it's either waiting for them to calm down and get back on their track, or try and place a shot from here. Yeah, does not look like a very fit herd. I'm not going to be too concerned over which one to take. Now that guy looks the largest by far, but I want to make sure he's an older one. That's going to be hard to tell. It looks like a lower fit herd though, so I don't think I'm going to be too picky. Which one? See, he's presenting just fine. But he's definitely not an older one. If this guy in the back's younger, he's a pretty good size for being young. I don't know what to do here. I could just take the easy shot, but I'm going to lose him in a second behind the tree. Should I take the large guy? I wish I could tell his age. He does look older though. Alright, I think I'll go for the older guy. He's going to step forward out here. And he is. Let's get the 270 out. Oh, make sure I'm crouch position. There he is there. So we're gonna zero up 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. Wind's going left. Not much zoom on this. Cow in the way as well. Let's mark them up. This is gonna be risky. Okay, there's a hit. Pink blood, I can see it from here. Alright. Oh, I hit the wrong button. No. Okay, let's watch where he's running though. He's not the wounded one. No. Not. Did he not come out of there? Let's get the spotting scope out. My makeshift spotting scope. See if we can get some extra visibility on them. Might actually get a couple elk. They're not running too far. I don't want to get greedy though, because I end up just tracking blood forever. I don't see him. Is that him up there? I don't think so. He might already be down. Which would be great. I could also go for this guy down here. What's his range at? It's a 300-meter shot. Okay. So I've got the one guy. Oh no. Did I not? Uh-oh. I didn't mark where the shot was. I thought I did. Where did I do that shot? Oh, this ain't good. Oh no. Oh, who's this? Is this him? No. Like, I think he went down. I'm pretty sure I seen the pink blood. Oh, it's right there. Wow. I can't believe I seen that. Okay, that should be marked now. Uh-oh. How come my marking's not working? Did this one work? Uh-oh. My little buttons to mark aren't working. Okay, so I figured it out. It's a weird setting. There's a HUD visibility on and off, and then there's a setting for markers always on and off. And for some reason, you should still be able to place them whether they're not shown or not, so they appear on the map. But you need the markers to always show be on with HUD off for that to work right for some reason. It's not a big deal because I did figure it out. Gave me a little panic there for a minute. So I do have the blood marked out here. So hopefully I can pick that up. I am tempted to take a second elk though. Although what happens is I get the blood trail all mixed up. So I think I will do the safe thing and not grab another one. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm just going to go check it out. Try to find the blood. I'm pretty sure it's right there. Mainly because I'm concerned at finding this elk, and I don't want to be mixing it up with more blood. Okay, here's the blood here. Alright, good. So it does look good. Now so this is strange. Okay, this changed. Remember when I couldn't analyze the droppings? Well, I can't analyze the blood either. Shouldn't you still be able to analyze that on Ranger? Like select it? I remember you could. Alright, I'm gonna turn the HUD back on. Okay, so HUD's back on. But I still can't. Maybe they disabled that in Ranger. Shouldn't you be able to still like pick up tracks and stuff? Can I look at this one? No, maybe they turned all that off. Alright, that's okay though. That's full visibility then. Kind of rules out being able to analyze the droppings and stuff though. Okay, now we just keep our head down and follow the blood smears here. So it's a good hit, shouldn't be too hard. And bright pink on gray terrain here. Oh, and here he is. He's looking like an okay size. He didn't look that old though. Hard to tell. He doesn't look that old, so I might have taken down like a high fit one or so. Oh well, he was the choice. Let's take a look. So what do we got? A nice 270 shot. Yep, that went really well actually. I wasn't aiming for heart. Dead center a lung. Couldn't ask for any better there. 270 did the job. At 240 meters. And we got a 67%. He is mature. He doesn't look that old though. I thought they went a bit more gray than that. Maybe he's a newer mature. But he is a 3-star. What's his score? I'm more interested in the score these days. So he's scoring a 372. He's not going to be enough for a trophy. I'm not playing on Ranger mode. If I'm putting the Ranger badge on it, I'm not going to be so picky about 5 stars. Pretty much I'm going to be looking at score and what the animal looks like if I'm going to taxidermy or not. But there he is. We can do the little inspect. And still a good looking elk there. Alright, we're going to sell you though, buddy. 732. Good price there. Alright, I'm still interested in finding these goats. I do have enough time to scoot over there because I know where they're going to be. I know they're not at this drinking zone, so they are going to be at the other one. So I'm going to go directly south and keep some elevation on them and hopefully have time to get a mountain goat. That is the thing with Ranger, everything takes longer. So difficult recording a video because starting a video on Ranger difficulty, I'm not even sure I'm going to get anything in the hunt. You can spend an hour and not get anything. The toolkit does help since it does show the need zones, so that does make Ranger hunting a bit easier for sure. Because without it, I would not know where this other drink zone for the goats is. But it is a bit of a jog, and look at the view up here. So this is that little cutout gully where the one mission kind of goes to, and you run up along the side here, and there's some snow up there. See, if I were a developer of the game, and you know, had the actual abilities and of a developer, everything like that, and could do like the updates fast enough, for Christmas time coming up, I would have put a little Santa's village up in that little area there. Missed opportunities, missed opportunities. But yeah, if they tried to do that, it'd probably end up like the Halloween one, where we would have Santa Claus Village in March or something still up there. So there's nothing up here, so I guess there's nothing stopping me from doing a bit of a sprint to get to the location. Oh, except for the sheer drop-off that I almost ran over. Oh, this is tricky. No. Don't be doing that. So here's the river. Can I see them from here? There's a bridge. I wonder where they are from this bridge here. Okay, their drink zone should be just before the bridge. So the goats should be around here. They're definitely within render range. I gotta figure out how to get closer. Can I go back up here and around, maybe? Darn, I don't see them. Their drink zone is supposed to be in between this bridge here and this bridge down here. I wonder if the shot on the elk spooked them. Maybe they weren't far away enough yet and kind of scattered about. They should have came back here though. I don't see them though. Figured to be something along this river. Now, how do I get down? This might be the end of the hunt right here. Can I go here and not die? Eee! Survive, river. Thank you. Alright, let's give him a little breather here. And ouch is right. Okay. Okay, I think I have a plan of action here. So this is all just straight down. The river's down there, but I can go over here and then maybe walk down along this ledge here, and that should give me the best visibility of the river. It's just getting there without falling down. I just stumbled upon them. I was like, here's that little thing I was going to walk down. I was jogging. They haven't made it to the drink zone yet. You guys are pokey. Now, they might be trotting there because I might have alerted them there. But they're not spooked. So that's the important part. Now let's just mark there. Yeah, they're heading straight to it. Okay, it's almost noon. They should be moving on to a rest zone like really soon. Wonder what they got stuck on. Alright, I'm going to crouch. Same kind of plan. This should give me the best view on them here. I guess it's quite possible that the shot earlier spooked them, and then they've just recovered now. They're making their way to the drink zone. Okay, looks like they've made it to the drink. Perfect. We got this awesome perch here. Just like an Assassin's Creed game here. And we can get out a spotting scope and see if we can actually tell any differences here. Okay, so that one's looking at me. Now, first glance, looks like I turned his he's like, no, no, no. No, 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 you're not shooting us today. I think they're going to start walking away though, right? They see me? Maybe not. Okay, no, this is going to be, yeah. I don't think there's any fur variation here telling me age. I'm going to read the encyclopedia. Okay, so all we're looking for is thick horns and scruffier fur. I just need, you need a better scope, or a better, you need an actual spotting scope for this. Like, that's a female there. Basically, if I shoot one, it's gonna be the one with the thickest, biggest horns, I believe. I like how they're sitting there looking at me. I'm not even moving. Just do your own thing. And they're in a spot, or I can't get a shot through either, so that's not good. But, like, I think all these are female here. Female. No, I can't even tell the males. That's a male there. And he's in a shooter spot here. Okay, he's gonna step, yeah. Okay, he's the one I'm gonna pick. I gotta reset though. Okay, yeah, you can tell him there, but man, you can't really tell the age. You need like the male be standing beside each other. Okay, so here he comes. So he's definitely a ram. What's my range at? We'll get 150. Okay. Alright, that's 2 clicks up. Click, click. Oop. 1, 2. Now I need to get him in a spot now. He's in the middle. And now we're just pretty much watching them walk in circles. Okay, this is a ram here. I don't know if it's the same one, but it's a ram. Wind's in my face. The 270 should be able to cut through. It did. There he is there. Yeah, that's him there. That's definitely a ram. I don't know if that's the first one I identified, but I do know it's a male. Oh, I didn't see him come out of there. Is that where he bedded down? Right there. I don't know if I can get a marker through the trees or not. Alright. So that's where he is. Where'd the others run off to? Let's get the binoculars out for the wider field of view. I don't see anything moving. Okay, let's get down there alive somehow. I'm not going to have enough time to get a second one anyways. So if he's bedded down, he should have bled out by the time I find my way down. Oh no, how do I get down from here? I guess back this way. I'm not really tracking the blood at all. I'm just going to go to the marker that I put down here. He should be right up here. Let's see. Unless I marked a rock. Oh no. Maybe I marked a rock. Oh no, there he is. Look at that. I was able to see him from that far out, so well, I can't really see my shooting position from here. That's not a bad spot though. That's a good find. You get a nice view of that river there. Okay, so here is our guy. He's saying ouch at the moment. Looks like the horns are pretty good here, but I'm looking for the fur variation to tell age. And if I had to say, this guy's definitely mature, but I don't know if they change any more than this. You got scruff under the neck here, and a bunch of kind of gray blended in with the fur, or with the white. So let's pick them up and find out. Alright, so we have a left lung shot with a 270. Looks like a little bit too much to the right. Still work though. I was thinking the wind would pull a bit to the left. I guess it did not. That's okay, the shot worked. Didn't quite come out the bottom, knocked out that left lung. 155 meters, which I was zeroed at, so that's good. 270 is a good rifle for that as well. We've got a 72% adult. Oh, so you're not even old, so they do look older than that. Okay, from that range I was not able to tell like if there's old ones, so there might not have been a mature one in there. If there was, he might have even been bigger. So I'm gonna have to keep looking at that. So 102 kilogram adult. Excellent for an adult, not the best though. And scoring 357, pretty good there. So I just want to take a look at the size and see. So 102, see how close he was to mature. 102 kilograms. Okay, so I could pretty accurately judge his age by combining the weight and the fact that it said he was an adult. It puts him at 10 years old. So the next year he would have went to 11 and became mature. Probably would have gained a 3rd star, but you know, not a big deal at all. He wouldn't have been a trophy. But yeah, basically this hunting is just to gain experience in the goat hunting and the bighorn sheep. Even though I didn't see any bighorn sheeps, I do need some more experience in that just to see how you can tell the difference between them, like the different ages. Not the difference between sheep and goats, but the different ages in the rams. But on the 2 animals I did get, it was not really clear that the elk was really old. He was mature, but he didn't have the really old age fur on him. And this guy here, I'm not sure there was a mature male in the group to compare with. So he looked the oldest. There was another one, but they kind of looked the same. But basically, that'll be it for that hunt. I did want to fire up the Ranger mode again. It is an entirely different game when you're playing Ranger mode, and I do enjoy it. You can't really catalog or store. You can make some notes and things like that, but it's a bit more freedom. I find it more difficult, but there's something about the freedom of not having all the UI stuff, not worrying about the little stars in the corner, like. I get the feeling, I thought I heard a twig snap. Sometimes I get the feeling that you're in the hunter difficulty or lower, you're mainly hunting the UI. You're just watching for bubbles, you're watching for little stars, so it kind of pulls you out of the hunting experience. And so I guess the sheep were supposed to be here. They're not now. It just pulls you out of the hunting experience, so I do find the Ranger mode is more enjoyable hunting. More difficult, but at the same time more free. So it's just an interesting comparison. I do like how they kind of have 2 games in one here. With the downside, of course, that the Ranger side isn't super flushed out. And the wolves are howling away. But I'm not hunting you now, wolves. I wonder where they're sitting though. Yeah, the wolf rest zone is right here. I was closing out the video, but now I'm tempted to see if I can see the wolves. I highly doubt I will, because I'm pretty sure that was them going alert. And I guess the one's going that way. Yeah, they're yelling at me. The wolves are super hard. You got to get to the zone before they get to it. I will take a quick attempt, but they're just going to spook on me. I don't have the time or the patience at the moment. But the rest zone is just to the west of here, and that's where they're howling from. Alright, I'll take a quick attempt. Yeah, they just spooked. I don't know how close they were, but that didn't take long to spook. You can't do anything quick on Ranger. I don't even see them running away. I was just trying to see if I can see where they're running to. But I do find the wolves and the elk are so hard to sneak up on. I might have seen one run up there. No big deal. The wolves I haven't figured out yet. The wolves, the only way I can really do it is to beat them to their zone, which is a challenge way to hunt since there's 2 zones they can be at, right? And so you got to guess, right? You got 50-50, sort of. More like 60-40. And if you get the right one, then you can hunt them fairly well if you get a nice little ambush spot. But any other ways of hunting them, I mean, you got the collar, you can use the collar, but I find it typically just pulls in a female. But again, not super experienced with it. The rest zone should have been like right out here. Oh well, no biggie. Have to end the hunt here. So yeah, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and everyone take care.